Hey, thanks for checking in on Bathtub Sir and welcome back to Pyre. Last episode we found a peculiar little drive imp who seems to be a bit different from the rest, so he's a new crew member I believe. Anyway, let's welcome him aboard and continue our journey to salvation. So if we head into the Black Wagon, there he is. I don't think he's got a name, just drive imp, but we are able to speak to him. We learnt his language through, I don't know, magic I guess. You can see the little imp has made himself at home, and that's good. He rushes right up to you. Okay, I'm going to have trouble pronouncing this. Let's just say, Kree, Kiri, 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 Kirky, Kiri. And what's he saying there? Your new imp companion seems very pleased to be in the wagon. Crew whom? He indicates he is able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. Okay, cool, so he's got a bit of a backbone to him, cool. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. That's pretty helpful. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it shall be worth it. Yeah, come along. What are you wearing around your neck and around your horn? He's got style, hasn't he, compared to all these other drive imps. They're a bit naff compared to this guy. Anyway, he seems to be saying he's happy to be back where he belongs, and he urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brethren settled in the wagon's rafters. Cool. Well, it was nice meeting him. We should really give him a name, shouldn't we? I think it may be like Pip. Pip in the Drive Imp. Now, have we got any new pages in the Book of Rites? I don't think we have. Still just page 1 and the foreword. So let's go out of here. Continue our journey. I'm excited to play our next rite. I'm aching for some more Pyre slam dunking. And remember, the minstrel dude's gone missing. Oh, what is this? One of Downside's celestial landmarks, the accursed imp here felled the mighty bone titan Shaq's 6 soldiers. So that's where we have to head to actually, but we can't go there yet. Lixand, an arid southern pass towards the ominous Cairnov hub. Your new imp friend seems insistent that you take this path bearing east. Okay, we'll go to Lixand then. We're trusting you, Pippin. So good so far? Or so far so good? Headman orders the wagon to halt somewhere in the stark badlands of Jomur Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the Black Wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Is it the minstrel? Then, the imp rushes out towards whomever it is. And what are you saying? The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though almost in a joyous way. Whoa, that is a cool looking dude. Holy crap. It is the Lone Minstrel. He's in silver this time. Wasn't he previously in like black? Has he done a Gandalf on us? Tizzo. Oh, he's actually got a name and it's nowhere near as good as Pippin. Tizzo works. He's a venerable drive imp who seems to know the ins and outs of the Nightwing's Black Wagon. Okay, regardless, it is good to see you, and you found the others, even faster than expected. The imp called Tizzo appears very pleased. The Lone Minstrel turns towards the rest of you. Hello, we have not met, but I know who you are, or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have. Hello, indeed. You had us worried there when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber. I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? I am my client, Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. So, what now? You continue down the path. That is why I am here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. But, I mean to accompany you. Would that be alright? Hedrin and the others exchange looks. Welcome back, Minstrel. You got a name? I am sometimes called Tarek. It is a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. So, what's the deal with Tarek the Lone Minstrel? He appears to be a travelling musician, yet seems to be connected to the Rites. He is just very intriguing. Look at him. He won't even look us in the face, he's looking down. Anyway, I hope we get to hear some music from him as well. The Lone Minstrel returns to the Black Wagon with your fellow exiles. Cool, so he rejoined the group. I wonder if we can use him in sort of, not combat, I don't even know how you'd describe the rites. I wonder if we can use him in the rites. Journey onward. And the Pippin or Tizu, whatever the bloody thing's called, it knew that Tarek was in Lixan, didn't he? Very clever. Whoa, just noticed that thing's face. That's amazing. So the Khan of Hub is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence. Reader, if you have a moment, once we have settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon at your leisure. Sure, I'll definitely speak to you. Page revealed, the rope caller, brilliant, a new page. And it looks like you can visit the slug market no matter where you are, which is good. So let's head inside the Black Wagon. Wow, there's a lot of glowing stuff here. So we have his instrument, the White Lute, the Lone Minstrel Tarek's musical instrument, with which he chronicles great deeds through song. Interact to listen to various music on your quest. Wow, okay. The Lone Minstrel and his White Lute chronicle the journey of the Nightwings through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experiences across the downside. Which piece of music do you wish to hear? Surviving Exile? So this is when we were first found. Cool, so it's like a jukebox, right? It's pretty interesting. Let's put on Path to Glory. That sounds good. And then let's check out the new page in our Book of Rites. Wait, where is it? The rope caller. Oh, it's still in section 1. Okay, I need to sort of get to grips with how this book's laid out, because I thought this would have been a new section here. Anyway, let's have a look at the rope caller. I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. He would be a living legend, if only he could grasp it. Whispered in his ear that the claimer rope caller, his elder and most trusted aid, would that I slew that man myself. His was a simple and yet brilliant ruse, to draw the Emperor further still from his responsibilities and towards his greed. Thus did the Emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go, himself. Okay, so what's that referencing? That's how do we... we can turn pages like so. Right, so we need to catch up with some reading, I think. We've read the first Exile. Yeah, and we can't turn any more. So what's this one? Have we read this? The last Emperor, in the words of Gol, the Master General. How many nations did I scour in the name of Solian Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land, and our dominion grew. The Emperor Solian Mur paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that Emperor cared for nothing for his legions, nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name and vowed to seek it out. I don't think we've read that before, have we? Right, so we're up to date now, I believe. Interesting, at least we know how to turn the pages of the book. So, let's talk to the minstrel. The lone minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. It's sort of like the entertainers you get down Embankment or anywhere in major cities where they just stand still. The statue men, you know, and you tip them for being so still because it's pretty impressive that they can't move for hours. Right, and then they scare you. But anyway, reader, I should keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means that you may know something of my nature. On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this. Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice it, I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. The Lone Minstrel nods farewell to you and steps away. Alright, see you, Lone Minstrel. Let's head out. I don't think there's much more we can do here. Nothing we can buy in the slug market, is there? Oh, hey, guys. Fancy running into you this side of the sand. So, what can I do for you? Ron, how'd you make it all this way ahead of us? Come on now, Mr. Greentail. Can't just give out all my business secrets, am I right? What I can do, though, seeing as you've been such a good customer and all, is provide for you a sample of little something you might like. Here, check this out. Seeing as you bought that Mooncrest thing for me last time, I'm just thinking you could use this, and I got more if you want. You received a pinch of Stardust. It does seem useful. You gave us an art for free. Raises the rank of certain talismans. Drag to a talisman to enhance it, usable once. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Oh, okay. So interact with Ron to quiet him down. Why do we want to do that? Lucrative contracts. It's only 10. Oh, we did get a bunch of money from all the drive imps, or the howlers we killed. So after banishing an adversary, the bearer gains +1 coin. Up to this many times per rite. 10. Okay, I can get another pinch of stardust, and it's only 4. Okay, so we haven't got 200. We could get a cure fang when plunging into the adversary's pyre, +2. You know what? I think we will save our money for now. What's this? A roster? Okay. They didn't buy nothing, Dad. Oh, did he get pissed off at that? I'm sorry, dude. But I am going to use that thing. Who's got... So you're equipping... That grants you quickness. And what does that grant you? Bearer has a chance to return 30%. Do you reckon that item would raise it by sort of 10% or something? Let's have a look. Oh, raises it by 3. Why not? I mean, if we could just buy a bunch of them and raise it till it's like a 50% chance of him returning immediately, and Rookie can be our main goal scorer and he could be right back on the field. Very interesting. So in that case, you know what, I'm going to buy one more. Because they were cheap, weren't they? Oh, hey, you guys again. Yep. That's incredibly cheap. Huh. I know you're going to like that stuff, guys. It's pretty woo, know what I mean? And if you want some more, now, I know just the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meaning? Yeah? Just stop on by some other time. It's a very weird pattern of speech, old Ron. Tell all your friends about us, because I already told mine. Right, so now we can definitely use it on Rookie again and get him up to maybe, what, 36%? Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, what, for 4 coins we've increased our chances by 8%. It sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Now it's time to commence the rite. I'm excited for this. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as the Cairn of Hub. I can't wait to stop having to say that. Anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then... Whoa! Holy shit, that's a badass mutt. From out of nowhere charges in a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. Psst! That's Barker Ashpaws. Real piece of work. Just don't make eye contact. So Barker Ashpaws is a troublemaking cur who thrills in the defeat of the triumvirates who stand against him. Oh well, would you look at this lot? We even got one of our own, consulting with the two-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realise? Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rites. Oi, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know whose back you scratched to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I'm going to make sure all of you regret it. Because why not? Sounds good, sounds good. The cur Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. Glow? God, stars don't blow. I don't know what I'm on about there. Right, let's do this then. He's a bit of an arsehole, old Barker. Take him out. We'll whitewash him. We'll attempt to not even let them get anywhere near our pyre. In the rites, evading with X or sprinting with right trigger costs stamina. Yep, we know that. We're a dab hand at the rites now. Oh, how's he say it? Cairn Haub.
The downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first,
look at that. So cool looking.
This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
Oh, let them bring it. As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs who stand against this night continue hooting and howling. God, are they drunk or something? Oi, come on you lot, let's boil some blood. Then Rookie pulls you aside. Look, chum, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? Oh, really, Rookie? We've just improved your talisman. Twice. You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask about his history with Barker whenever time permits. It's alright, Rookie. We can take care of him. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rites are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. A creature wearing tiny raiments appears at the Lone Minstrel's side. No way. It's Tizzo. Tizzo seems to be volunteering to take on your adversaries, the dissidents. Absurd. The imp knows the rites. He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though, you need not take my word for it. Tizzo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do. The little imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rites as he awaits your guidance. So, is he going to be quick and agile like Rookie? Tizzo seems excited to demonstrate some of his favourite tricks. Reader, influence in Tizzo may take some getting used to. He's inviting you to try. Okay, hold X to flutter until stamina depleted.
And a mere imp.
No way, he can fly.
No, it cannot be.
Hold right trigger to zip.
We shall see what comes of this new part.
Oh, so he does lots of little jumps. Hold B to implode. Oh, that's awesome. That is pretty awesome. Tizzo soon returns after imploding. Cool. Press Y to proceed. Okay, I like Tizzo. He's going to be fun. I don't think he's going to be a goal scorer like Rookie, but he's definitely going to take out these sacks. Well done as ever, Tizzo. I wonder if we can flutter and then implode like we're landing in the air. Tizzo is happy to lend his support during the rites, if you could use his help. Yeah, we'll definitely use him. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings? So, I'm thinking... we're going to have to choose... Or maybe we could... But we could... Yes, there we go. We can unequip that on the Rookie. Stick it on Headwind. Take out Headwind. And... then take out Jodariel. Oh, Jodariel. And then Tizzo. Tizzo. I'm saying these all wrong, aren't I? God damn it. Our adversaries shall be quick. Be ready. Time's up, you swill. Come on, boys. Let's get them. Oh shit, yeah, look, little dogs. That makes sense. Okay, how are we going to do this? Oh, this is going pretty well. Yes! Brilliant, Tizzo. You're the man. They didn't know what hit them, damn dogs. Okay, now what? Now what? How do I jump? Oh, I ran out of stamina. Whoa, what did I just do there? I can knock these about. Okay, pass it back to Headwind. Back to Jodariel. Chuck it! Is it going to make it? No, it got caught. Of course it did. Crap, they're going to score! No! Where's Tizzo? Oh, he's back. Okay, come on, make it. Flutter. I ran out of stamina, of course, I'm an idiot. Nice one. Great goal, Headwind. For 20 as well. Okay, we need to make sure we build up our stamina better. Fly over that. We're going to make it. Brilliant goal. Although it only leaves Jodariel. Our Headwind's back. We're not really using Jodie a lot, are we? Okay, jump, that's it. We made it, 30. So if we can just get Headwind to score again, then that should take him out. Alright, you lot, that does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now. He sounds it. What are they doing? Oh, they're going nuts. Okay, we want to make it... Okay, this is fine. We can just dodge. We're going to do it. Oh no, I jumped too far. Get in there. I actually have no idea what happened there. Okay, get back, get back. No! Oh, that was awful. That was terrible. I don't know what happened there. Okay, we're making this. Jump it, that's fine. We made it.
And it is done.
Thank goodness. We slipped up a bit there towards the end, but we still prevailed.
Accomplished effortlessly, I might add.
It's getting harder, I'll admit. But we did have to deal with a new character there in the form of Tizzo. That ought to show them. Perhaps now they shall learn some humility. Well, well, I'll be a heaping ball of dung, but I just can't believe you shoddy lot showed us the what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell old Rookie Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything, you hear? What the hell could that mean?
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
Awesome, Hedwin's gone up to level 3. I used to think the scribes were just the stuff of stories, but all of this really is their doing, isn't it? Okay, so we can choose another mastery, and you can also do both sides at once, it seems. So, while bearing the orb, Hedwin and his allies move with and pass the orb more quickly. Hedwin and his allies may instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. Interesting. I think I might go for the quicker speed all round. Because we was even sort of outrunning the dogs there, and they've got to be the quickest enemies, right? Let's go with that. Now, have you got enough to level up? Your horn's in the way. Nope. Oh cool, so everyone gets a bit of XP.
Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple
Tizzo feels solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities. God, he's a very he's got a great vocabulary. Very good at expressing himself, Tizzo. Right, so while fluttering or zipping, Tizzo moves much faster than usual. If banished, Tizzo drops a moon sign, allies can instantly transport to from their pyre. I know, I'm all about speed for some reason. I reckon we're going to go with this.
'Tis the influence of the imp scribe.
So you can only equip 4 as well, it seems. That's fine. Right, I'm happy with that. We've done great.
Until the stars align.
Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwings, reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. Cheers. What's your name again? Is it Tariq? Or the Minstrel? The Lone Minstrel? I don't know. Right, so press X to evade auras. Yeah, that's fine. We're pretty good at that. What now? After prevailing over the dissidents with ease, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal. I figure out best to proceed. You alright, Rookie? Think so, chum. I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out with him. You always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? Of course. You find Jodariel and the Lone Minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. You look towards the heavens. Oh yeah, where do we head to next? So was that our third one? I'm losing track already. So we've done, we can maybe count, 1, 2, and then what, do we come down? Ah, no, is this one? 1, 2, we've done 3. This would be our 4th one. Milith the Bogstar, that's how we're going to pronounce that. The Bogstar burns bright over a fetid cavern in flagging hands. Let's do it. What on earth is that? Are they eyes? Then it is as I feared. We are to press further north, beneath the valley into flagging hands. What's so bad about flagging hands? A gloom-filled, desolate region of the downside, beyond which lies the sea. A fetid sprawl of noisome, festering, unpleasant adjectives. Basically, a disgusting swamp pit. Holy crap, sounds like my bedroom. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us, wherever we should go. Had you been to Flagging Hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of Flagging Hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agreed to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you should have to press deeper into the downside. Oh, we're going to get some time to chill out? No, doesn't seem so. Let's have a look who's in the Black Wagon. Maybe we can talk to Rookie about his beef with that other dog. The Cockney dog, whatever his name was. You can tell something is troubling Rookie, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, chum. Listen, I've got to level with you real quick. You remember Barker? Barker, that's his name, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though believe me, I try. Well, he's got me by the scruff. I've been down here a little while, as you can see by now, but Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand. I had a certain standard to uphold. So, I figured he would be the one to ask. Then Ruki hesitates. But then, his familiar grin returns. So what if I owe him, though, right, chum? I've got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean, rich. My little problem with Barker, soon it's going to take care of itself, just as soon as my people send the money through. So, I'm telling you right here and now, don't you even worry about it. And I'm sure everything on that front is going to end up real tidy, real soon. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Ruki owes a debt of some sort. What is on the line exactly, you are unsure. Wow, we didn't really get much clarity on that situation, did we? He owes him for something. So he must have helped him when he was like fairly new in the downside, because Barker's been around for a while. So Tizzo's nest, various scraps and things laced together with bits of ribbon and fabric, tops off with a plush fish. When can we do anything with this stuff? Yeah, we can't. They're just out doing stuff. Hedwin's always looking for food. Oh well, not to worry. Jodie's throw rug. Where did I see that? Is it here? It's here. I can't really see it. Being consoled by Faye. Fashioned from a howler's hide, sends their ilk a clear message. Dreadrill says not to step on it. Okay, we'll take your word for it. A Nightwing sigil. And I think we are going to end it there. Another rite done. So you can't say fairer than that. I mean, Barker and his gang, the Dissidents, they were pretty interesting. I liked them a lot. Hopefully run into them again. But maybe when Ruki tries to make amends, who knows. Regardless, if you enjoyed this episode of Pyre, please go ahead and leave a like. It helps out a great deal, and I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more, we're going to continue our journey, so go ahead and subscribe and I'll bring that to you. If you've got any questions you want to raise, what do you think of Tizzo and the Lone Minstrel, who are now part of our crew? Go ahead and leave a comment below, and I'll make sure I get back to you. Alright, see you.